Back at y'all with another video. In today's video, people, I'm going to be talking about how to move on from heartbreak. I think it's safe to say everybody that's of a certain age or a particular age, not in particular as far as numbers go, but if you've lived enough life, you know what it is to have your heart broke. You know what it feels like to so-called being replaced by someone else. In today's video, y'all stick in here. I'm gonna tell you ways to get over that heartbreak and how to transmute that energy to become your very best version. Let's chop it up. Right. Rule number one. There's not really rules to it. The first thing I tell you to do to move on from heartbreak is to count it all joy. And when I say count it all joy, that simply means to look at every single thing as a come up. You know, when you suffer, anyone that has been through suffering makes them stronger. In this thing called life, we have to go through things. We have to go through heartaches. We have to go through breakups. We have to go through things that don't always go as we so-called want them to go. Because we live our life. We live life and we adapt. Most people live life and they adapt their situations to how life comes to them, instead of projecting the kind of life you want to live and then just enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey, so to speak. One of the first things you have to do is always look at it. Rule number one, always look at it as a blessing. It's a lot of things that goes into it. You can probably look at it as a time to work on yourself, a time to go within and heal some of your, skeletons in the closet or different things you got going on internal. Because how you feel about yourself, you admit that to anybody, especially somebody you so-called in a relationship with. If you insecure about something, you admit that. And people can pick up on that energy. Everything in this universe is energy, frequency, and vibration. It's so important to understand how this works. Because if you look at everything from a perspective of, well, I expect this to happen, and you project like good things to happen in your life, it puts you in a better position mentally, physically, psychologically, than when something comes that probably not, you didn't probably plan for that to come. You'd be better able to adapt because you can learn from the experience. But I think everybody has been in a predicament to where they literally lost someone that they thought was their life partner. And I'm gonna speak from personal experience. I don't really know if there's such a thing, because people outgrow each other. You feel me? I really think this whole world is about evolution. And at the end of the day, speaking from a metaphysical sense, like, we actually create our reality. We write the story in our lives, people. We play all the roles in it, so to speak. You direct your own life. It's so crazy to where, like, our whole life is a movie. Just look at your whole life as a movie. Certain people play certain roles for certain lengths of time. Some people play certain roles longer. Some people play a role for a little while. They get a better job somewhere else, and they leave. And they go pursue other things. You have to be okay with that. I don't think it's someone here that's like meant to be your fucking soul tie for life. If that's so, then, it is what it is. I'm not saying that some people that ain't gonna be with you ride or die. I believe that. But, like, you have to look at everything as, like, everything is for a season. And all you can do is just try to love and be loved, because love is all there is in this universe. All right? Number two, always forgive those people that so-called left. You know what I mean? Because any resentment that's resistance in how everything works. Any resentment you have towards anybody, that's blocking your blessings. That's blocking what you have coming to you. You have to always be okay with letting go and moving on and wishing everybody well that decide to walk out of your life. Because nothing is permanent. Only thing for certain in this life is change, people. That's it. That's the only thing that's for sure in this whole life. It's change. Things change. People change. Situations change. Everything changes. So always be able to forgive that person. And then always continue to work on yourself each and every day. You can't really worry about what somebody else think about you and how they feel. Everybody is where they are in their life because that's where they need to be. I think all of us want to be into a point in a situation where we have an abundance of everything. We don't have to worry about money. We don't have to stress about this. We don't have to stress about that. But like, if everybody just lived in the right now moment, everything take care of itself. I'm a living witness of this. Have I been heartbroken? Yes. Have I broken some heart? Yes. But you still have to move on at the end of the day. You still have to become your greatest version at the end of the day. Period, point blank. Always. So, we have two. Looking within yourself, loving yourself. That's the most important thing too. Because if you don't love yourself, how can another person truly love you and you don't love yourself like you should? Most of us look for validation from a loved one or someone we want to give our heart to or someone we so-called love. We look for love through them because everything is love. Every human in this world wants love because love is all there is. It's a good feeling to be loved. It's a good feeling to love. But since man have the ability to think and use a rational mind, he can use his mind for good and evil. That's why it's so much evil in the world. That's why it's a lot of things we don't agree with. But can you do anything about it? Not really. All you can do is control yourself. All you can do is worry about yourself. That's it. And just be love. You know? And yes, we go through things. Heartache is some of the hardest pain you'll ever go through in life. But you have to look at that as a stepping stool to become your greatest version. And then the next person you meet, just show them love still. Don't be ignorant. Don't be a dummy. Love yourself still. You understand? So, if anybody has been through a heartbreak, leave it in the comments. I want to hear about it. Let me know, how did you overcome your heartbreak? A lot of people overcome heartbreak by moving on and going to talk to someone else and putting somebody else in that whole mix of mixed energies and everything. And that's the wrong answer. I'm guilty of it myself. That's why I can speak on these things, because I've been there and done it. You know, one leave or one want to dip out, it don't matter to me. Well, it didn't matter back in the day, because I'll have another one roll right on, roll right up. You know, I always got what I wanted. That's not the way to do things. It's so many people in this in this world spreading hurt and hate from one person to the other. That's energy, people. Energy can't be destroyed or created. Just transfer to transform. But until we learn to heal our own wounds, we can't project love to the next person. It's just a continuous. It's just like a fucking snowball effect. You feel me? So, love yourself. Heartbreaks, heartaches, that's a part of life. Love yourself. You emit this light from you when you show love, because people will be attracted to that love. You have to protect your energy at the same time too. You have to be cognizant of where you give your attention and your energy to, because whatever you think about and you put emotion into it, you attract that into your life. It's just that simple. But you have to understand who you are and what you are. We are pure consciousness, people. We are human beings. Humans meaning this physical form. But we are beings. Beings is straight consciousness and pure awareness. The observer of everything. And we're actually beings having a human experience. But you have to understand this on a metaphysical level. Like this whole physical body thing is like a, we have to experience things and go through things. But when you know who you truly are, and that know that it's nothing outside of yourself, everything is interconnected, that's deep stuff. I'm going to get more into this on a later video. And I don't want to drag this one out too long, but how to get over heartbreak in a nutshell. Love yourself. Become your greatest version. Focus on yourself. Heal yourself first. Number 2, always forgive and let go. Because you can't get your blessing if you're holding on to that hurt that someone gave you. Maybe they was dealing with some stuff that they had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't fully healed from. If everybody learned to heal themselves, the universe would be a better place. I hope this video was some help to someone out there across this whole mass universe. And until next time, don't y'all forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your homies, your homegirls, or whatever. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been heartbroken. And let me know how you got over your heartbreak. Again, y'all, this is Energy God. I'm signing out. Peace.